Hey, how's it going, all you amazing people? Today is Friday. You know what that means. It's another most amazing top 10 video, and I'm Landon, and welcome back. So before we get into the crazy top 10 list, in my last video I asked you guys what's the most expensive thing that you guys own, and this is what you all said over here. Today's comment question of the day is, what do you guys usually bring when you travel? So getting right into it, this is the top 10 craziest things found by airport security. Starting off the list, in the number 10 spot we have guns and bullets, and these are all found inside stuffed animals. Officers found gun parts and ammunition hidden inside children's stuffed animals. One of them was this Mickey Mouse doll you're looking at right now. This happened at Rhode Island Airport. The bag was owned by a father flying to Detroit. He was being investigated by the police and the FBI. The father was telling the police that he had no idea that these things were inside those stuffed animals. He was saying that when he bought them, they came with it. Kind of unbelievable story. But the police officer bought it and he was able to carry on with his travel, of course, without the stuffed animal. Moving on to 250 venomous snakes that a man tried to get through airport security, which took place in Argentina. Well, this dangerously comes in to number 9. So the man was identified as 51-year-old Carol. He's a Czech citizen en route to Spain when an airport officials made him open up his baggage at Buenos Aires International Airport. After police spotted the reptiles in the airport X-ray scanner, they found all these endangered species that were packed inside plastic containers, bags, and even socks. Authorities believe that this man was a courier for a criminal organization that smuggles in exotic species. Carol was sent off to jail, but he was released on a $2,500 bail. There was a court date that put him away for 10 years in prison. Something you don't see every day is this dangerous thing right here. And I'm talking about the suicide bomber's vest, and this comes in at number 8. The suicide vest was found in the Indonesia International Airport. The passenger who was carrying it was an explosives instructor. Also found inside of the bag was 30 electric matches and unopened packets of potassium chloride and titanium powder, which is highly combustible compounds which is used to make explosives. And these were the items that was inside of his carry-on baggage. So it asks the question whether or not he intended to blow up the plane that he was about to get on. This is a very scary moment and the exact reason why we have airport security. And now moving on into the number 7 spot, we have a dead body that was found. Back in 2010, 2 German women were caught by security when they were found traveling with a dead person. The deceased was identified as a 91-year-old man. They pushed him in a wheelchair and put sunglasses on his face so no one will know that he isn't alive. When people asked about him, his wife just said, he's old. He's sleeping. But then security realized, he's sleeping, but why isn't he breathing? So now they got caught, and now they're facing charges of giving notification of death. So when someone dies, you have to tell the authorities or the governments. You can't just go on with life. It needs to be reported, documented. Human skull fragments comes into the number 6 spot. Passengers in Fort Lauderdale, Florida was seriously delayed in the airport back in 2013 when airport security confiscated what appears to be clay pots that was in a checked baggage. However, the pots contained fragments of human skull. According to the airport security, the passengers didn't realize that their souvenir contained human skull fragments. So just like that father who bought those stuffed animals and had no idea that there's weapons inside, same story with them. Maybe they read about his story and thought, hey, maybe we can get away with it too. Well, it turned out that the pieces of human skull, it wasn't a security threat. It was actually for science. And the police investigated it and realized that it wasn't a part of any crime scenes that they know of. So they let them through. Coming in at number 5, we have a 2-month-old baby tiger that was found in a woman's suitcase who was flying from Bangkok to Iran. Authorities found the baby cub drugged and hidden within clothes. The cub is now under the protection of Thailand's Department of National Park Wildlife and Plant Conservation. This tiger is a part of threatened and endangered species. Bangkok's International Airport hosts flights for more than 30,000 people each year, and it has become a major hub of Asian wildlife smuggling, unfortunately. It's not often that a little baby tiger is being smuggled, but what is common is snakes, turtles, and other exotic reptiles. Okay, so let's talk about this shocking 8-year-old boy that was found in someone's luggage. And he was found when he was going through an x-ray machine, and this comes in at number 4. Border control officials have discovered the suitcase after the image was seen on their display monitors. It was a disturbing x-ray picture of a small boy. I mean, is this real life right now? What is going on? The boy was 8 years old from Ivory Coast, and border officials said that he was in a terrible state. The mother and father was arrested when they attempted to smuggle him out of the country. The boy's father said that he wanted wanted to bring his son into Canary Islands with him. Okay, moving on, take a look at this picture right here. This was a bag of eels that was discovered in a passenger's carry-on at the Miami International Airport, and it electrifies into the number 3 spot. Discovered was 22 live eels to go along with 163 marine tropical fish, turtles, and coral. The passengers tried to get them into Maracaibo, Venezuela. The passengers was of course arrested and charged. The smuggling wildlife was eventually handled over to the US Fish and Wildlife Service. What gets even weirder than that was another person found in the suitcase, but this time it was a 2-month-old baby. The Mother Who Smuggles comes in to number 2. An infant was discovered when it went through an x-ray machine at Nanoy Aquino International Airport, which is located in the Philippines. The mother was 25 years old from Papua New Guinea. She was a nurse graduate who tried to leave the country, but she didn't have the correct documentations for the 2-month-old. So she decided, you know what? I don't need documentation. I'm gonna put my baby into the suitcase and go fly. I'm not really sure how suffocating your kid, potentially killing them, is worth taking a risk on. But for her, filling out paperwork, this solution that she did was way better than doing that. So finally, we have all made it to the craziest thing found by airport security, and we're talking about 18 severed heads, and this comes in to number. Customs agent found the human head still covered in skin and wrapped in plastic at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. US Customs and Border Protection are currently investigating whether this foreign shipment is legitimate medical specimens. If it was for medical reasons, this would be okay, but if not, well, we have a huge investigation on 12 deaths. These people were beheaded. Who knows where their body is, and their heads are being shipped around the world. Can you imagine working border control that day and you're looking for guns and weapons, but then boom, here's a head, here's another one. I really do hope that that this is for science and this wasn't a murder scene. But there you guys have it. This was the top 10 craziest things found by airport security. Let me know what should have made the list, or what did you guys think was in the number 1 spot, and what top 10 do you guys want to see next. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all next Friday. So let me know what you guys think of this video. If you guys liked it, if you guys learned from it, because I know I am. So if you guys learned, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Because when you subscribe, as soon as I make a video, you guys will be the first ones to be notified. I make videos every single Friday. And if you guys want more videos, there's videos on the side of me. Click on one of those and it'll take you to another top 10 video. That's it for me. I'm out.